A good leader has to be able to be very flexible, has to be able to change. A good leader has to listen to ideas. A good leader has to listen to those ideas, synthesize those ideas, and then come with his or her own ideas, and able to mesh those ideas and present them in a coherent and cogent plan to the people that are working for him or her. I think that's the most important thing of leadership, is simply cooperation. I think cooperative leadership is something that you learn over your career. Over time, you develop your personal skills, your interpersonal skills, and once you develop your interpersonal skills and be able to relate to people, then it's much easier to lead once people relate to you and accept what you're doing.
Allister is a longtime member of the accounting department here at the Goodman School of Business and was a significant leader in the establishment of the CMA Barrick Research Center. Allister was also the first director of the co-op program in accounting at Brock University, which in fact is also the first co-op program that Brock University ever had. We are now the largest supplier of business co-op students in Canada, so his contribution has been incredibly significant.
I like to deal with students. Dealing with students keeps you young. Dealing with students, they always have good ideas. They always come with fresh ideas. They're always a lot of students, especially at the graduate level, they're very eager to learn. Well, we just did for example, I'm working on a project right now with one of the graduate students, and we're working on a project on what's called de facto control. So the student that I'm working with got into this whole concept of undue influence, which is more of a contractual concept than a tax concept. And I never thought of that before. How would you bring undue influence into that? So I thought it was a great idea. So now we're exploring undue influence as it relates to this concept of this de facto control that we're working on. Brock didn't really have a profile in the accounting community or within the business community. We had to differentiate ourselves. And the way that we did that, we developed personal relationships with the employers and personal relationships while the students were out there as well. So when we developed